Alright people, so I got my new t-shirt on here, my Ebola t-shirt, as you can see on the back. It says Ebola, just to point out the fact that Obama is purposely letting the Ebola in and letting it spread, but that's a different issue here. Tonight was Monday Night Raw. I thought it was a bad episode. I thought it was pretty stupid too, a lot of stupid shit on here. So let's get into the review. We get the show started off with Vince McMahon coming back. You're like, oh, Vince McMahon, good, it's something new. Wrong. He comes out, he's like, yeah, go by the network. Half the promo was about the network. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous now with the promoting of the network. It's obviously not working because the buy rates are shitty and the company's losing money. You sell a product by doing, putting on a good product on Monday Night Raw, putting on good pay-per-views, not by going around saying $9.99, $9.99, buy the network. But no, people will buy your product if you treat them with respect, if you put on a good product. But Vince McMahon doesn't do that, and you see people like cheering him. Like, this guy has given us so much shitty television in the past months. It's like, why would you cheer him? I would fucking boo his ass. I would boo him 10 times louder than I would boo like John Cena even. Then he announces, like, yeah, I've been gone for a year. You've been gone for a year. You're the head of the fucking company. What do you mean gone for a year? Like, he's like, yeah, I've been gone for a year. What? You're the fucking head of the company. You know, idiot. Again, that's the retarded. This is the retarded bullshit, stupid bullshit I'm talking about. Then he announces a match. He's like, oh, if the Authority loses at Survivor Series, then they're gonna fucking, not be in charge anymore. Good, enough with the Authority. That's about the only good, thing that he said in this promo that was actually, worth something. But then of course it's going to be Cena probably to beat the Authority and dethrone them. Of course it's going to be John Cena. Then we get Ambrose defeating Cesaro. It was an alright match. I'll give it 2.5 out of 5 stars. I thought it could have been better. There were some good spots in here, but I felt like these two people could have wrestled a better match than they did. I was really expecting more, but it was an alright match. Then we get Rollins defeating Orton. My list like fucked up, so I fucked up like the order here. But forget that, I messed up there. We actually get a backstage segment with the Authority, and they're talking like, oh, we got a little confident when we go out there. Like, we're actually nervous and shit, but when we go out there, we have to appear confident. Are they fucking retards? Are they fucking dumbasses? They're on fucking camera. They're like, oh, we got to appear confident to the camera so they don't think we're nervous. You're on fucking TV. You're on live fucking television. Millions of people are watching you. That doesn't make any goddamn sense at all. And then they're like, oh, we need Orton to be on our team. Now, why the fuck would they put Randy? Again, this is more of the stupidity. Why would you put Orton on your team? He's obviously upset at you. He's upset at Rollins. He's got problems with Rollins. He's, breaking away. There's tension there. And he's not even that good. If you look at it from a kayfabe point of view. I mean, when's the last time he won a fucking match? You can't even remember. He lost to Cena. He just lost to Cena. He hasn't been in any fucking matches that as of late, and he hasn't won any big matches. Like, why would you even want him on your fucking team? Then we get The Miz defeating one of the Uso brothers, Uso retards, whatever the fuck you want to call them. The match was not good. As usual, the main attraction of the match was Sandow. I still think he's funny as hell doing the fucking moves. I really laughed my ass off at him. I give it 1 out of 5 stars. Just a boring fucking match. The Usos are fucking boring. Miz is alright, but especially the Usos are just fucking intolerable to watch. Then Tyson Kidd defeats Sheamus. I'll give it 0.75. Very bad for Tyson Kidd match. Usually he puts on a decent match at least. They probably told him, oh, don't wrestle, don't give everything you've got, because then you would outshine Orton and Cena. No, just cut it back a little bit. They probably told him that. But at least he fucking won. I'm like, oh, good, he beat the U.S. champion. He's a good wrestler. I'm glad he won. Finally, maybe he'll get a little bit of a push or something. And then right after that, to kill his momentum, he gets fucking kicked in the face. It's like, really? You just gave him a win. Now you're gonna distract his momentum and give him a fucking kick in the face. It's like, again, no logic here in the fucking company. Then we get oh, and you won by using Natalia as like a fucking shield. It was cheating to win, but still nonetheless a win. So I'm like, oh, good. And then he gets kicked in the fucking face. Then we get a Ziggler and Triple H promo. I thought it was a pretty good promo. Actually something different from the Authority and just from WWE in general. It was a weird spot here. He's like, he seemed to be shooting like for real here. He's like, yeah, Ziggler, you keep getting built up and then you just go right back down. And then he's like, yeah, you're the hardest worker. So he's like bashing him at the same time, but giving him credit. He's like, you work your ass off, but you're not good enough to make, you know, just fucking. He's done this. I believe he's done this a few other times with Ziggler, where he like shoots on him for like a few seconds, like a knock at the internet wrestling fans almost. And it's kind of annoying when he does it, but I just don't get it. You know, it's something to bring up, but I just didn't really get it. Then and through the whole promo, he's trying to bait Ziggler to like join the Authority. It's kind of intriguing, you know. You're sort of wondering, is Ziggler gonna join? You didn't think he was, but you still got that level of intrigue there. He's like, yeah, I'll give you whatever you want. And he made an interesting point here. He's like, if Cena wins, he's gonna use all the, you know, he's gonna say, oh, my team won because of me, and he's gonna take up all the spotlight. But if he loses, then you're gonna get all the blame. So that was an interesting spot, you know, interesting little thing, little thing to inject there into the promo. But Ziggler says, no, I'm not gonna join. So I mean, I thought it was a pretty good promo there. Actually, a good promo. Then we get Ziggler and Rollins ending in DQ. I give it 2 out of 5 stars. Ziggler was about to get the curb stomp. Then Orton comes out and gives him an RKO. Again, 2 good wrestlers. You expect a good match, but I just didn't think it was good. I thought it's just not enough exciting moves here. It picked up a little bit at the end there, got a little bit more fast paced, but still nothing really that great. And 2 out of 5 stars is probably a little bit high of a rating for this match, but I mean, it wasn't good. I didn't think it was good. You know, kind of exciting there with Orton coming out in the RKO. And they're making him seem, you know, exciting with Orton. Actually intrigued in Orton right now. You know, he's fucking, you know, breaking away from the Authority, turning face. He's RKOing people out of nowhere. You know, kind of exciting, you know, with Orton. But that quickly changes, you know. Then we get Triple H and Orton in a backstage promo. I thought it was a good promo here from, again, Triple H is on a roll today. A good promo from Triple H here, passionate, talking to Orton. I thought it was just a passionate promo. But then I realized it's like, in Orton's like, oh, maybe I'll go with Cena. It's just a catch-22 for Orton, because if he goes back to the Authority, it's like a worthless, you know, it's going to be the same old shit, you know, just pointless to even tease a face turn. But if he goes to Cena, then he's going to be with fucking Cena. And it's going to be fucking shitty, because if you get with Cena, then you're just fucking not good. It's not good if you're with Cena. So I realized it's like a catch-22 here. There's nothing really good, I don't think, that could come out of this. Then we get Ryback defeating Titus O'Neil. Just a boring-ass squash match. I give it 0.75 out of 5 stars. And of course, Titus O'Neil, a guy with, you know, at least some talent, loses again to Ryback, who basically has no talent. Then Mark Henry and Big Show ends in DQ. Just a boring match here. I'll give it a half star out of 5. There was like one good spot where Big Show got thrown off the top rope by Mark Henry. But that's pretty much it. I mean, the spear, I mean, it looked alright, but I mean, it's not even really a spear. I mean, and then you get the spot at the end where Henry's gonna give the world's strongest slam to Big Show on the steel steps. And the steel steps are so high in the air, there's barely any impact there. And they're acting like he's so hurt. It looked like he just set him down. It didn't even look like it hurt at all. And then they got the doctors coming over there. It's like, really? Like, you're gonna get the fucking doctors over? It didn't even look that bad of a spot. It would have looked better if they just would have done it on the floor or through a fucking table. But with the steel steps, it was like 1 foot, you know, going down. It just looked bad. And again, it looks stupid with the doctors and everything. Then we get, oh, and also I wanted to say, this match was just boring too. Nobody gave a shit about it. It was just between two guys who are fat, washed up, and should be fucking retired. Then Nikki defeats Emma in a fucking horrible squash match. Just stupid. I'll give it 0 out of 5 stars. Nobody cares about it. Rusev. Then we get, you know, this announcement or whatever. I don't know when they announce it, but yeah, you're gonna have Rusev versus Sheamus on the fucking network. What? I didn't even watch this match. So I don't know what happened. Why would you have the fucking match on the network? So Raw's, instead of being 3 hours or 3 hours and like 10 minutes, which it usually is, now it's 3.5 hours. A 3.5 hour motherfucking show. You know what I did today? I fucking don't have time to fucking watch 3.5 hours of Raw. I mean, I had time, but I don't feel like it. You know, I got up at fucking like 7 in the morning, went to work for fucking 6 hours, came home, watched a few hours of the Alex Jones show. I actually saw my dog today. He got surgery. Like, he ate some magnet or something, or I don't know, fuck. He ate something he wasn't supposed to. They had to open his belly, get it out. He's fine, whatever. So I saw him, watched the Alex Jones show, watched Raw. So I basically did nothing that I really wanted to do today. I mean, I guess I wanted to, but it's nothing really too fun, you know? Like, I'm so occupied, especially by Raw just being 3 hours of fucking shit. So, I mean, why would they can't fit it into the fucking, you know, there was a lot of shitty stuff today. Why couldn't they just fit it into the fucking motherfucking Raw? I mean, wasn't that supposed to be the point of moving it to 3 hours? You could get more exciting matches? But apparently not. Then we get a Sheamus and Rusev promo. I just don't really give a shit. I didn't really pay attention. I wasn't interested. It seemed boring. I didn't find anything intriguing about it. At least the parts that I was sort of listening to. Then, I forgot. Rusev defeated Ryder before that too. Just another boring fucking squash match. 0 out of 5 stars. Then one of the Matadors defeats Stardust. Why are they beat the tag team champs on SmackDown too? So why are they beating, you know, why is fucking the Matador beating Stardust, the tag team champion? They fucking suck, the Matadors. They just come out of nowhere and beat the tag team champions. Why? You know, it devalues the tag team champions as well. Just very fucking stupid. Again, just more stupidity. And again, don't really care about this fucking Matadors or the fucking bizarre fucking Stardust and Goldust on fucking cocaine. So yeah, 0.5 out of 5 stars for that match. And then we get, gotta find it here because here we go. Rollins defeats Orton. Just stupid. You know, Orton was gaining momentum, building up momentum. I was actually very, you know, kind of intrigued. I was intrigued in what he was going to do. You know, intrigued what's going to happen with Orton. 10 times more than I was with him and the Authority. You know, he's turning face. Kind of exciting. I'm like, you know, although I think Rollins is much better than Orton, you know, give Orton a fluke win or something. Just give him a win. I don't know, you know. You could have one of the fucking security guys hit each other in an accident or hit Rollins in an accident. Something to, you know, just give Orton some kind of fluke win. But no, Rollins wins to kill Orton's momentum. Then I'm like, okay, he's staring him down, whatever. After the match, I'm like, maybe Orton will get some revenge. Well, he fucking, what did I give that? Overall, I gave the segment, I'll give it 1.5 out of 5 stars just to put his phone down. And I'm like, oh, maybe he's going to get some revenge. So he hits Triple H, and I'm like, oh, this is good, you know, here we go. And then he starts beating everybody up, but then they get him, and then they attack him, and then they just fucking destroy him. Curb stomp on the table, curb stomp on the steel steps, killed his momentum. He was building up momentum, you know, building up momentum, going higher, higher, higher. You know, I think I made this analogy before, like a fucking airplane, going higher, higher, higher. And then it just fucking crashes. Just crashes right into the ground, you know, going, you know, 20,000 feet. You know, we hit some turbulence, you know, with fucking Orton losing. But, you know, and then it's just boom into fucking F5 tornadoes, and we just fuck it all up, and the plane crashes, no survivors, everybody's dead, and that's what happened tonight. So, I mean, there was some good spots with the curb stomps on the table and steel steps, but they just totally killed Orton's momentum. So, overall, I'll give the show fucking like 2.5 out of 10 stars. Pretty boring show in my opinion. Nothing really that good. So, there you go, people.